Now, at this point, class, we'll discuss your communicative strategy. Now, we all know that communication it's truly vital, it's important, it's essential in our lives. We people communicate to connect and interact with others. We get to learn about life, we get to learn about people and other experiences through communication. In other words, we thrive in life because of communication. Now, it's truly essential, it's truly vital, but the question is, class, how do we communicate successfully then? How can we establish successful communication? Successful communication, class, it requires us to have a shared understanding between the utterances, what is being said there, and speech actions, what is being communicated or what is the intended meaning. Communicative strategies, they are techniques that we people use when communicating. Now, there are different types of communicative strategies. We have nomination, restriction, turn taking, topic control, topic shifting. Then we also have repair. Then we have the last one, your termination. Now, let's discuss them one by one. First, we have your nomination. In this type of communicative strategy class, what we're trying to do here is establishing a topic. Okay. It is when we're trying to open a topic with our listeners. So, for example, when you want to open a topic in conversations, typically you ask questions or give a little context to that. Just like when you say, "Hey, have you heard about Manny Pacquiao's presidential announcement?" That's a way of establishing a topic, opening a topic. Okay. Second one, we have here your restriction. Restriction in communication class refers to any limitation that we may have as speakers. So in other words, restriction in this type of communicative strategy, it limits it limits what we can say in the conversation, or it also limits us in communicating. For example, when you will be asked by your teacher to brainstorm, now in this case, you cannot talk about other things. So that's restriction. It limits you. There's a limitation there. So what you're going to say is solely confined to the communication context, which is to brainstorm about your project. That's your restriction class. The next one is your turn taking. Sometimes people, communicators, are given unequal opportunities to talk because others take too much time during conversation. That's why we have the concept of turn taking. Turn taking class, it's a type of communicative strategy. May mga manok. Communicative strategy that involves the process of deciding who will take the conversational floor, or simply put, who's going to say next, whose turn is it. That's your turn taking. So the general idea behind this communicative strategy class is to give all communicators the chance to communicate or speak. Okay. Further, in turn taking, politeness is a must, in which you don't interrupt people, you let them finish on what they want to say. I would like to excuse some background noise, class. As speaker class, when we think or when we feel someone wants to say something, we need to acknowledge it. Perhaps by saying, "Well, what about you? What do you think about it?" Or, "Do you want to say something?" That's turn taking class. You're trying to acknowledge because you feel that your listener or your audience want to say something. Okay, so we have your example, class. Now it's your turn to ask question. So that's turn taking. Fourth type of communicative strategy class is your topic control. In conversation or in any communication setup class, we are discussing something, right? We're trying to discuss something. Now, within this discussion, a topic is being developed. Meaning to say, that's when we elaborate the topic, we talk about it further, give examples, or cite situations. Now, that is when we're trying to control the topic. That's when we're trying to develop the topic. Okay. Now, topic development class differs between formal situations and informal situations. Okay. So, for example, when you are in a meeting, you can develop the topic or say something about it when you will be asked by your boss. Okay. On the other hand, when you're with your friends, when you're having just a casual conversation there, you can take the conversational floor anytime. That's your topic control. For example, class, when your friend raised a topic by saying, "Have you watched the last episode of Squid Game, the Korean Netflix series there?" And when you respond, it was unexpected, wasn't it? You're trying to control the topic, you're trying to develop it for you to discuss it further. That's your topic control. Fifth class, we have your topic shifting. Now, topic shifting is mainly moving from one topic to another. Basically, that's it. So it's when a topic ends and another topic begins. To shift a topic class, we must be intuitive. Okay. Women are pretty good about that, being intuitive about our intuitions. So we need to make sure that the topic has been satisfactorily discussed, and that's we may also use transitions to indicate a shift to just signal our listener or addressee that we're trying to discuss a new topic, that we want to discuss a new topic. Okay. So for example, when you say, "By the way, in addition to what you said," wait, which reminds me of, speaking of which, and many more. So, for example, we have here, "Speaking of apology, has Sheena said sorry to you?" That's topic shifting class. So you're trying to already to transition to another topic, to a new topic. Okay, that's your topic shifting. Sixth one, communicative strategy, is your repair. Now, repair class refers to who we address the problem in speaking, uh, listening, and comprehending things in conversation. So, what we're trying to do here, we're trying to address the problems encountered in conversation, just like the word repair there. Okay. And it's also a self writing mechanism. We'll try to elaborate more in this later class. For example, if everybody in the conversation is talking simultaneously or talking at the same time, repair happens, class, when we give way and let everybody have the chance to speak. So that's repair there. That's a type of communicative strategy. It's also a self-writing mechanism here, class. For instance, when a problem in understanding the conversation, when you're trying to address or correct the problem, the issue there, that's a form of repair. Okay. Example, class, this one. "Excuse me, I think we should speak one at a time so we can clearly understand the issue." Or just like this one when Hermione said it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Okay, that's repair. You're trying to correct it, you're trying to address the problem. Then we have the last one, class, which is your termination. Termination is the type of communicative strategies whereby speakers or communicators initiate to end a topic in a conversation, just like that's why we have here termination. You terminate a topic, you end the topic. So typically, the one who raised the topic takes the responsibility to end it. But not all topics may have a clear indication that it's being terminated, but we may want to signal the end of the topic through concluding cues there to just simply let our listeners know or feel that we want to end the topic. Okay. Uh, like when you share what you learn from the conversation, in that way you're also trying to signal to your listener, to your addressee, that you want to end the topic. Or when you want to make a consensus, "Oh yes," that way you're also trying to signal to your listener addressee that you want to end the topic. Or you can also be obvious about it, just simply be direct about it. "Oh, let's talk about something else." You can do that one. That's also termination. Okay. We also have here example, class, best regards to your parents, see you around. So in this case, you are terminating a topic, you're ending the topic in a conversation, or you're also ending the conversation at the moment. So those are your types of communicative strategies.